It's embarrassing to actually tell you how I dealt with anxiety.
Mike's good to go. All good to go. Perfect. Cards are
in
and whatchamacallit?
and formatted.
Perfect. Okay. Sounds good. Tell me when you're ready.
You're ready.
Okay.
And so I reverted to alcohol. I would sneak to the liquor store and I would buy 4 shots every night. And I would take these shots with a sleeping pill.
A lot of people use social media and their platform to really build themselves up and to build this identity of them on like a private jet, or talk about all the things that they have and the things that they've accomplished. But I wanted to kind of do the opposite, which really has been the STEELEFIT mentality anyway, and really tell you what has built me. Because 3 years ago today, I woke up after a night of drinking, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I didn't recognize the person I saw. And it was in that moment, after multiple years of trying to change, that I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, no more, I'm done. And so today marks 3 years that I have not had a drink of alcohol. And I say this because all the things that I used to get through that period are things that I use here. Mindset, intentionality, focus, routine, effort. The things that I have learned to help me get through some of the hardest times are all things that I try to implement in our workouts. And it's so important to know that these things translate. And I think transparency and knowing who I am and some of the things about me is important, and for me to not put on a front.
It gets so bad, I basically got stripped of a lot of things. And sometimes it takes rock bottom to make you figure out who you are and make you stronger. And that's what actually happened to me, is I had to face everything in my life and every obstacle in my life, and I had to hit it head on. You go one way or you go the other, right? And so
as opposing to pushing those things aside and acting like I'm somebody that I'm not, I think that it's better that you actually know who I am.
I believe everything happens for a reason. I think that we hit rock bottom for a reason. I think that sometimes it is in our greatest moments of weakness that we find our strength.